So in this question, there's a couple of different things to think about. First of all, they are telling us an amount of the lead ethanoate, and that is in grams. So if I'm going to work out how many atoms there are of this, first job for me is to convert this into moles. But to convert it into moles, I need to know the MR. So let's deal with the MR for this lead ethanoate. Okay, so we have got in this formula, we've got lead is just 1 and lead is 207 times by 1. We have then got carbon. Now be careful, because in this bracket here we've then got a 2 outside, so there's 2 carbons times by 2 is 4 carbons. So we've got carbons times 4, so that's going to be 12 times 4. I've then got my hydrogens in here, so I've got 3 hydrogens times by 2 is 6. So hydrogens is 6, so that's 1 times 6. And then I've got my oxygens, and again inside the brackets I've got 2 times by 2 is 4. So oxygens is 4, so I've got 16 times by 4. So let's work all those out. So that's 207. 12 times 4 is going to be 40. Oh, it's going to be 48. 1 times 6 is 6, and 16 times 4 is 64. Add them all up. So 64 plus 6 plus 48 plus 207 is going to be 325. 325. So we've got the MR, and that has already got us one of the marks in this particular question. Next step then is we said we're going to try and work out the moles. So that's step 1. Step 2, if we're going to work out the moles here, so the moles is the mass divided by the MR. So the mass is 16.25 divided by the MR that we just worked out, which is 325. So 16.25 divided by 325 is an answer of 0.05 moles. Again, that step gets us another mark. Next step is to work out from that the number of molecules that we've got inside the lead, or number of particles inside the lead ethanoate. So calculate number of atoms combined to form this. Okay, so to do that, step 3, we would normally use the triangle up here, so we want to work out the number of particles. So the number of particles is the moles times by Avogadro's constant. So the moles in this case is 0.05 moles of the lead ethanoate times by Avogadro's constant, and that gives me times by 6.02, that's the power of 23, gives me 3.01 times by 10 to the power of 22. But what I then need to do is times that by 15, because in the formula here, if we just have a quick look, I've got 1 lead, I've got carbons, there's 1, 2 times by 2 is 4, I've got 6 hydrogens, and I've got 4 of those. So my total number of atoms here is 15 atoms. So I'm going to have to times the number of particles of the lead ethanoate by 15 to get the number of atoms, and that's going to be times by 15 is going to be 4.52 times by 10 to the power of 23, and that is now atoms in the formula. Marks wise, just finish that off for us. I've got 1 mark here and 1 mark here to get the 4 marks in total.